From celebrity appearances to surprise debuts, NXT was firing on all cylinders tonight, and I will be your guide through the whole show. Welcome to the channel. If you like NXT but you don't have the time to watch it, tune into this channel every week because I'll be covering NXT, giving my opinion on it, reviewing the show, and just doing everything that you don't have the time to. So leave a like, subscribe to my channel, and let's get into it. Tonight's show opened up with Sexy Red, and the crowd was amazing. It's one of the things I really love about NXT. The crowd is always so hyped, so amazing, so lit. It's so good, and they were really enjoying Sexy Red. Me personally, who doesn't know her, I knew she was a big deal just by how the crowd reacted, so that was amazing. Good job from the crowd. She got into the ring and she announced that she was going to be the special host of Battleground. That was cool, and throughout the whole show it seemed like she was enjoying herself. So my worry was that she was just going to be a one-off appearance. I'm thinking after tonight, that's probably not it. She's probably not going to be here every week, but she'll probably show up more than just once. Every few months, maybe. Then she also introduced to us the NXT Women's North American Championship. And oh my goodness, that championship looks beautiful. Whoever is going to end up wearing it is going to look like $1,000,000. That's just the truth. That championship looks beautiful. It's a great equivalent to the Men's North American Championship. I love it. Tatum Paxley tried sneaking into the ring and taking the championship from Sexy Red. But Michin came to the save and the match immediately started. Jada Parker, during the match, came to ringside. I loved what she was wearing. It looked amazing. She has star power written all over it. She has so much poise on the mic when she was sitting on commentary. She's just a future star. And Michin ended up winning the match, and I don't agree with it. Tatum Paxley has been carrying the women's division for months now, and she really deserved to be in this match. And with Michin winning, you know she's not going to win that championship. So it's just a waste of a spot that a younger talent could have used. Now, I love Michin. I think she's good. I think she's done an amazing job in her return so far. This just wasn't it. It wasn't it. It wasn't her moment. It was Tatum's, and they took it from her. Oro Mensah, Chikara Jackson, and Last Legend went to confront Callis backstage. They were wondering, why did you attack Noam Dar? Right? I understand Wesley, I understand Josh Briggs, but why Noam Dar? But they said they didn't do it. Ora then obviously assumed it was Trick. Lash was like, no, it's not Trick. But later during the show, Ora got attacked too. Chikara then confronted. She told Lash, you better figure this out because we think it's Trick. Lash then said, give me till the end of tonight. In the main event, I will go and confront Trick. I will ask him if it was him, and he'll be honest with me. And well, at the end of the night, we did find out who was behind the attacks. But we will get to that later, because we still have the rest of the show to go through. Let's finish up with the women's ladder match qualifying matches. We had Kelani Jordynne versus Ren Sinclair. Now, Kelani Jordynne won, obviously, but I had a few issues with this match. It was very slow and very clunky. There were some exciting moments, but a lot of the moves just didn't hit right. And I understand they are still training, but it just took you out of the match a lot. Now, both are very talented. This just wasn't a good match. Maybe not a good pairing. But besides the match, I enjoyed the tiny story that was told. See, Fallon was on commentary, and Fallon is in a rivalry with Kelani. Ever since Fallon turned heel, she and Kelani have not gotten along at all. Now, a while ago, Ren Sinclair was trying to get advice from Fallon when Fallon was still a good guy. But now this association between the two made Kelani not trust Ren in this match. And I thought that was a good detail. And I think we need to give this story more time. Because all three of these women, they need a story. They're good, but they need a story to get invested in. And it is right in front of us. This story is right in front of us. We need to look deeper in it because I think it has so much potential and it can elevate these women, especially Ren, who has not been doing anything. But I am excited to see what happens between Fallon and Kelani. Both these girls are going to be in a ladder match. Their rivalry is going to go up till Battleground. I'm excited to see how that advances, what happens until then, and what happens at the show. I would give my prediction for who wins the championship now because we know all the competitors. But I'm going to wait until next week when I do a prediction video. So if you're interested in that, subscribe and come back later because I have a bunch of theories on what's going to happen, and I think you might like it. The Good Brothers cut a really good promo backstage. I'm really buying into them as heels, they're doing an amazing job, and I'm officially excited for this match with Axiom and Nathan Frazier. They essentially told the champs, we're going to keep attacking you until we get our match, and we want our match for the championships. Now, I do have a few questions about the Good Brothers. Are they still aligned with Michin? They're all part of the OC, but Michin seems like a face. The Good Brothers are heels. And if the Good Brothers are fully blown heels now, why don't they go back to AJ Styles on the main roster? They could be a dominant faction now. A lot of questions, I don't have the answers for them, but I do have an idea. Mentioned earlier the predictions video. I have a big prediction for that video with the Good Brothers and AJ Styles, so come back to that. But let's get into the match they had after this. They defeated Idris Inoue and Malik Blade. Good match, fun moments. It was okay. And after the match, Axiom and Nathan Frazier got their revenge. They attacked the Good Brothers from behind. They got on the mic, they said, you got your match. Battleground is us against you guys for the tag team championships. I'm really excited for this match. It could really go either way, especially with how hot the show was. The momentum is building from this. There's a lot that can happen. I'm excited to see how this match goes. Now we go backstage again, and Lexis King approaches Dante Chen, and he tells him, your victory last week over me, that was a fluke. You rolled me up. Dante Chen, he disagrees. He says, victory is a victory. If you want your match, we can run it back tonight. And that's exactly what happened. But, surprise, surprise, Dante Chen once again won with a roll-up. And this is where I really enjoyed something from Lexis King. He just snapped, and he brutally attacked him, and he dropped him on the concrete floor. That was amazing. I loved it. Lexis King is such an excellent heel. Man, you hate his guts. You hate his face. You want to punch his face. You hate his guts. He's reminding me of an earlier, younger Chris Jericho, and that's a massive compliment. I do think this rivalry should continue. We need a no disqualification match at Battleground to settle this. This is a good opportunity for Dante Chen. He can be a big deal. He can be higher up in the card. I love this. Next, we had the reveal of who was going to face Roxanne Perez for the Women's Championship at Battleground. A lot of people had their theories. Some said it was going to be Ava herself. Others said maybe it'll be Julia. Maybe she'll finally make her debut. Some said Tegan Knox is going to come down. But I can bet you all the money in the world, nobody was going to guess it was Jordynne Grace. The crowd went nuts. I went nuts. It was such a good surprise. I loved it. I do have a question though. What is going to happen at the pay-per-view? We all know Roxanne Perez is definitely not losing that championship yet, especially not to someone not under WWE contract. But then again, I don't see Jordynne Grace losing either, because she's big, she's strong. You want to make her seem like a threat. And she's going to come to WWE eventually. You want to keep her as a big deal. So what's going to happen? Who's going to lose? It's probably not going to be a clean finish. At this stage, Roxanne Perez does need a clean victory over a credible opponent. And Jordynne Grace could be that, but I don't think Jordynne Grace is going to lose. So there's probably going to be a weird finish, but I loved it. We then went backstage where we saw Stevie Turner. If you don't know who she is, you probably haven't watched Level Up. She's a really good wrestler. She was good in NXT UK. She hasn't got an opportunity yet, and that was what this was all about. She told Ava, why did Jordynne Grace get to skip the line against someone like me who's been building up all this momentum? And then Jordynne Grace came off from behind and she said, you know what? Let's have a match. You want to make your name? I want to show everyone in NXT what I'm all about. So let's fight. Stevie Turner looked like she just shit her pants, which fair enough. Who wants to face Jordynne Grace? So I'm excited for this match. It's probably going to be a squash. It's probably not going to be a good showing for Stevie Turner. But either way, it's going to be a good showing for Jordynne Grace, and that's what matters at this moment. Now it is finally time for the main event and the big debut of the show. Sexy Red accompanied Trick Williams and Javon Evans for their tag team match against Callis. I've really started to buy into Callis. They have won me over. Joe Coffey is amazing in the ring. He's amazing on the mic, and he has a really cool look. I am so ready to see what they do with him. But Callis lost. and I don't think that should have happened. They're trying to build them up as these credible opponents for the North American Championship, for the NXT Championship, even for the Tag Team Championships, but they keep losing, and I just cannot buy into them if they keep on losing and losing. I mean, where was Wolfgang tonight? He was nowhere to be seen. But okay, what can you do about it? Trick won, Javon won, that was good. But the match got overshadowed by what happened next. Lash came out to the ring. Javon, Sexy Red, they left. Just Lash, just Trick. She asked, "Did you attack us?" And then the lights go out. Boom. From behind, Ethan Page is now in NXT. This was so cool, so amazing. I wasn't expecting it. I didn't even know his contract from AEW expired until tonight. So it was a real surprise to me. And I think this is good. He was very underutilized in AEW. And he just gave so much passion on the mic. He looked really good. He looked like a threat. When he held up that belt, it looked like a champion holding a championship. I'm so excited to see what he does in NXT. He has so much potential. He's so good on the mic. He's so good in the ring. He's so versatile. He can be a heel. He can be a babyface. I'm really interested. I'm really interested in seeing how this feud of Trick Williams goes. We're going to finish it up with Noam Dar first. Is he going to take Noam Dar's place at Battleground? So many questions. I'm so excited to tune into NXT next week because I just want to see what happens. As I do on the end of each of these episodes, I give NXT a rating. And for tonight's show, I will give it a really good 9 out of 10. The show was well booked from start to finish. Everything was perfectly done. A few winners that I wouldn't agree with, but for the most part, the show was amazing. Love the debuts. It got me interested in seeing next week. I'm definitely watching NXT next week. I do every week, but I am invested. I want to watch NXT. I am eager to see the next show. And along with this, I will be keeping up with TNA. If NXT wrestlers appear on TNA, I'm definitely going to make a video about that. I might review TNA even. If you guys are interested in that, let me know. I will gladly do that if it's something you want to see. But yeah, I will leave you with this now.
I know I'm sexy. I got the lust. They try the boys wild. Yeah. They really moving. I said chill. Up and down, that's fine. I'm just a sexy boy.
Sexy boy.
I'm not your boy toy.
Boy toy.
I'm just a sexy boy. Sexy boy. I'm not your boy toy. Boy toy.